Okay, now I'm introducing my next artist on. We have on my call now, we have Emme Lentino joining me for a chat about her music and much, much more. Hello, Emmy, how we doing?
I'm doing really well, Danny. How are you?
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
good, thanks. Good day to you. I know you are on the other side of the world in New Zealand.
Yes, yes.
And
Yes, it's my morning, your evening, so it's quite cool.
what's it like over there weather-wise?
Well, we've had what they call a longish winter. So our summer is normally, obviously, it's split from yours. So it normally starts in December, January, and it just kind of has rained right through.
Mm,
But that's okay. I think the sun may have peaked out this morning. So yay.
that's good. Sunny days ahead
So,
then.
yes.
How long have you been in this music entertainment business?
Yeah, well, I started singing actually and performing in theatrical productions as a young child and
Mm,
singing at church. And so it's always been a part of my life. But in terms of pursuing it in a professional manner, I started songwriting and actually working as a songwriter in my 20s. And it's just really exciting that, obviously I'm not in my 20s anymore, but into the future, I've been able to, continue working in the field that I love. And I'm so thankful.
that's
It's
good.
such a passionate job. Yeah.
To enjoy something you do for a living, a bonus, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yes.
Has it been a roller coaster? Have you had your highs and lows to get where you have to get to now?
Yes. Have you been reading my diary, Danny?
No, not yet. No.
I'm just kidding. Yes, I think the entertainment industry, probably like a lot of industries, there are the ups and downs and the roller coasters. There have been moments where I thought, "Wow, this is a big break," and it was at the time, and it was exciting. And then the next bit comes through. But I think to answer your question, yes, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I feel that the passion that comes from songwriting and being able to share music and connect with other people comes from that place where life is unpredictable for
Mm.
all of us. And I feel like music is that beautiful universal language that can make things clearer when we don't have words in conversations. And I love that. So I wouldn't change it.
Life is a learning curve, but as you say, transfer that into all types of fields in whatever you do, can't you? And become, I suppose,
Yes.
polished, refined in whatever field.
That's so true.
Mm.
That's so true.
I'm going to ask you now about your new single. It's called Time Machine.
Yes.
Can you just tell me a little bit more about that new track?
Sure. Thank you so much. So Time Machine is a song that I wrote a few years ago. I co-wrote it with a lovely man who's actually based in New Zealand. His name is Dan Antonovich, and he created this beautiful, very I don't know how to explain it. Just this, almost like you were on the playground and you're listening to beautiful voices, kids enjoy. And he sent it to me, and I was immediately enthralled with it. I kept playing it over and over again, and I was on a car trip with my children and my parents in Oregon. It was snowing outside. We were driving. Well, I wasn't driving, but I was a passenger. I was listening to the song, and immediately the words from start to finish came to me. I felt like I was transported into through time and space. And I really wanted to encourage and uplift listeners with the message of hope and love, and to remind people that we are all connected
Mm.
as humans. And the song got recorded actually at Jim Scott's studio in LA, and then it just kind of sat on the shelf, so to speak. And then we revisited it last year, and I think in December, actually Christmas time again, and we recorded bits and pieces and finished it up, and then it was released not that long ago. So it's exciting to have sung with my the few years ago Emmy, and now as like literally it was like a time machine. And yeah, and thank you so much for giving the song a spin. It really means a lot, and I hope people like it.
It's a pleasure. And how would you describe your sounds? I know you got guitar in the background there. Do you like a bit of acoustic
Yeah.
here and there?
Yes, yes. I love playing the guitar and the piano and the keyboard. I would say that my sound is eclectic, just like I am. It tends to be singer-songwriter kind of pop fusions, indie definitely, sometimes rock, and sometimes a little bit of country, depending on the song.
And this new record, has it seen you touring around New Zealand, maybe a bit further afield?
Yeah, so we've been doing some shows in New Zealand, and then we've got some coming up in Australia, which I'm really excited about. The last few years, we did the Tamworth Country Music Festival in Australia. So I'm hoping that this coming year we will be invited back, which would be amazing. And then we're also looking at doing more things in New Zealand and the US, as well as possibly in the UK. That's something that has been on the wish list for some time. So I'd love to go back there. It's a
Fant-
beautiful place.
Fantastic. I know as well, like it's great that everything's opened up in the world right now. It does seem so long ago that, but was that a huge relief?
Yes.
Because I know you were locked down there for perhaps more longer than say Europe was.
Yes, it definitely was a trying
Mm,
time,
mm.
especially if you were someone like me that most of your family is overseas, and if you left, you wouldn't have been able to come back. So, yeah, very thankful that things have opened up, and I think that you can see that with music and the entertainment industry, people are excited to share and to travel again, and I think it's fantastic.
I suppose a good thing to come out of it, a good time to be creative and write a lot of music.
Absolutely, I think such a time as this to be able to transport people with melodies and lyrics, and it's exciting.
And I wanted to ask if there's one artist, musician you would like to collaborate with. Is there any in particular?
Yes, Sarah McLachlan.
Okay,
She's
yeah.
always been, yeah, I just love her voice and her songwriting. And from the first time I ever heard her music, I just was absolutely captivated. And it's been my dream for a long time to sing with her and to write.
Hmm. One of her tracks I know well is because I'm a DJ. It's called Silence, which was a massive club hit.
Yes.
Would that be something you would be open to doing, like a club record or like a remix?
Oh, 100%. When I was living in New York, that's the music that I was
Mm,
doing. I was doing house music
yeah.
and club music. So I just have a real love of dance. And so anything that has a beat to it that, someone would want me to lend my voice to, absolutely. So, Sarah, if you're listening,
You never know, do you? You never know.
no, you never know. You never know.
But it seems from the impression I get, you like all types of music.
I do. I love all types of music. From the time I was a child, my parents played a real eclectic buffet of music. So I think that's probably where it's come from.
And what do you like to do, like outside of music? Do you get like any free time to do, what you want to do?
Yeah, so I do a lot of acting as well. So a lot of kind of independent film type acting and some TV stuff. So I really love making people laugh. So probably just not taking anything too seriously, trying to find the humor in things, which it can be hard at times, right? I'm sure everyone can identify with that, but it is so nice to have a joyful chuckle with people.
You need a good laugh in life, don't you? Now and again.
You definitely do.
Some people do take life a bit too seriously. But I wanted to ask as well, any shout outs you may like to make for your followers? I know you're quite involved with Instagram as well. I just wanted to ask, are there any shout outs you may like to make, for your
Oh,
fans or
yes.
followers on
Oh,
Instagram,
yeah,
social media?
absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for clarifying. Well, first of all, a shout out to my mom and dad, Barbara and Daryl Smith in Salem, Oregon. I love you so much. And also to Jerry, who has been a continual, listener and fan and supporter. He's located in the States. And Paul Hawkins, who's located in the UK, who's shown Time Machine in particular
Mm.
a lot of support. Thank you.
Brilliant. And I'm going to play you a new record now, Time Machine. So my name's Dannison. This is a radio show. We'd like to introduce it on.
Thank you. Yes. This is Emme Lentino, and you're about to listen to my brand new single, Time Machine.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much and have a beautiful day.
It's been great having you on, Em, and we'll get the record on now for you. All the best.
Awesome.
Bye now.
Thank you, Danny.